Waste management objectives. Effective waste management is essential for fostering a sustainable future. In this lesson, we will focus on several key objectives related to waste management. First, we will define waste management and explore the different strategies that can be employed for sustainable development. Understanding the multifaceted nature of waste management will enable us to grasp its critical role in environmental protection and resource conservation. Next, we will highlight innovative recycling practices from around the world. By observing successful case studies, we can identify best practices that can be adapted to local contexts, promoting sustainable waste management approaches globally. Additionally, we will identify the 4 R's of sustainability: reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. Each of these principles plays a vital role in minimizing waste and promoting resource efficiency. Finally, we will distinguish between zero waste and zero landfill approaches. Understanding these concepts will provide insight into the different strategies available for achieving sustainable waste management. By setting clear objectives for this lesson, we aim to equip participants with the knowledge and tools necessary to contribute to more effective waste management practices in their communities. Importance of waste management. Waste management plays a crucial role in enhancing environmental quality and public health. First and foremost, effective waste management helps improve air and water quality while at the same time reducing gas emissions. By minimizing the amount of waste sent to landfills, we can lower the release of harmful materials that contribute to climate change. Additionally, sustainable waste management practices minimize the extraction of natural resources, reducing pollution and energy consumption associated with producing new materials. This not only conserves valuable resources but also promotes a healthier ecosystem by reducing habitat destruction and preserving biodiversity. One of the most significant benefits of waste management is its direct impact on protecting the environment and the health of the population. Efficient waste disposal and treatment process can prevent the contamination, safeguarding public health and ensuring access to clean resources. Moreover, effective waste management strategies help conserve natural resources such as minerals, water, and wood. Through practices like reducing, reusing, and recycling, we can minimize waste generation and promote sustainability. Finally, efficient waste disposal contributes to conserving landfill space, which is essential for reducing the environmental impact of waste disposal and ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come. Waste management includes the systematic collection, transport processing, recycling, and monitoring of waste materials generated by human activities. It is an essential service aimed at reducing the negative effects of waste on health and the environment while recovering valuable resources from waste materials. Sustainable waste management strategies are critical for addressing the growing waste crisis and include several key approaches. Developing comprehensive policies that address waste generation and disposal is essential for effective waste management. Using innovative technologies can enhance waste processing and recycling efficiency, leading to better resource recovery. Additionally, regional cooperation among governments and organizations is crucial for sharing knowledge and resources, enabling more effective waste management solutions. Public-private partnerships can also play a significant role in developing waste management infrastructure and promoting community engagement in sustainability initiatives. In this lesson, we will explore diverse waste management strategies and their effectiveness in promoting sustainable practices. By understanding the components of effective waste management, participants will be better equipped to contribute to sustainable development in their communities and beyond. Solid waste management. In this section, we will examine solid waste management, focusing on global practices and trends. An important reading on this topic is What a Waste? A global snapshot of solid waste management to 2050 by the World Bank Group, dated 2018. This report provides valuable insights into the current state of solid waste management worldwide, highlighting the challenges and opportunities faced by many countries. Solid waste management is critical for urban development and public health, as it directly impacts the quality of life for residents. The report outlines key trends in waste generation, disposal methods, and recycling rates, illustrating the urgent need for innovative solutions to manage increasing waste capacities. Additionally, it highlights the importance of adopting sustainable waste management practices that prioritize resource recovery and environmental protection. By analyzing this report, we can gain a comprehensive understanding of the challenges posed by solid waste management globally and explore effective strategies that can be implemented to mitigate these challenges. This knowledge will inform our discussions on sustainable waste management practices through the module. The 4 R's of sustainability, reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover, form the foundation of effective waste management practices. The first principle, reduce, urge consumers to purchase less and be mindful of their consumption habits. By reducing the amount of waste generated at the source, we can significantly decrease the strain on waste management systems and the environment. The second principle, reuse, highlights the importance of finding new purposes for items instead of discarding them. This practice extends the lifespan of products and reduces the need for new materials. The third recycle involves processing materials to change their form for reuse. Recycling conserves natural resources and minimizes waste by transforming discarded materials into new products. Lastly, the principle of recovering focuses on giving value to materials believed to be waste. This includes practices like composting, where organic waste is transformed into nutrient-rich soil amendments. In addition to the 4 R's, there are 3 additional R's that can enhance sustainability practices. Through this lesson, we will explore these principles and discuss how they can be applied to promote responsible waste management in several contexts. Sustainable recycling of solid waste. The increasing environmental contamination caused by solid waste is one of today's most pressing challenges. However, effective waste management practices, particularly through recycling, can significantly benefit the environment. Proper recycling process offer 2 key advantages. They help divert substantial amounts of waste from landfills and generate raw materials that can be reused. By reusing material that would be otherwise end up in landfills, recycling conserves resources and reduces the environmental impact of manufacturing a new product. This process not only minimizes waste but also lowers greenhouse gas emissions associated with resource extraction and production. Moreover, sustainable recycling practices contribute to creating jobs and stimulating economic growth. As communities invest in recycling infrastructure, they also promote job creation in recycling facilities and support industries that rely on recycled materials. This double benefit of environmental protection and economic development makes recycling a crucial component of sustainable waste management strategies. Waste segregation is all about sorting our trash. It involves identifying, classifying, and dividing waste so we can reduce, reuse, and recycle materials more effectively. To do this well, we need to know what types of waste we are dealing with. Understanding the different categories of waste helps us manage it better and minimize its impact on the environment. When we talk about waste segregation, we categorize waste based on its properties. Here are the main types. Dry waste This includes items that aren't wet or dirty, like bottles, cans, plastic, wood, glass, metals, and paper. Some of these can be recycled, while others cannot. Wet waste. This is made up of organic materials like food scraps, soiled wrappers, hygiene products, yard waste, and anything else that could dirty recyclables. Sanitary waste. This includes any waste generated from human activities like used medical supplies. Segregating waste right from the start can help keep about 250 tons of garbage out of landfills. Dangerous household waste. These are products that are dangerous, containing toxic or reactive ingredients except for used oil. More waste types. Ongoing with waste segregation, let's explore a few more categories. E-waste. This covers all electronic waste like old phones, computers, and batteries. Hazardous waste. This includes items that contain harmful elements that can be corrosive, toxic, explosive, or reactive. Inert waste. These are materials that don't react chemically and don't break down easily. As previously seen, sorting these types of waste can keep around 250 tons of junk out of our landfills. Plastic types and recycling. In 1988, the Society of the Plastics Industry created a numbering system to help with recycling plastics. You might have seen the recycling symbol, a triangle made of 3 arrows on plastic products. While this sign suggests recycling, it doesn't always mean the item can actually be recycled. The numbers inside the triangle from 1 to 7 tell you what type of plastic it is and give you information about its safety and uses. Even though many types of plastics can be recycled in theory, the UN reports that only about 9% of plastic waste is ever actually recycled. This highlights the need for better recycling practices and awareness. Plastic recycling chart. Let's explore the different types of plastic and their recycling potential. First, we have PET, which stands for polyethylene terephthalate. You will find this material in common items like soft drink bottles, mineral water containers, and juice bottles. Next is HDPE or high density polyethylene. This is often used for milk jugs, laundry detergents, or cleaning supplies. Then there is PVC, known as polyvinyl chloride. This type typically seen in food trays, bubble packaging, and several plastic wraps. LDPE or low density polyethylene includes items such as shopping bag and crushed plastic bottles. Moving on to PPP, which stands for polypropylene. This multi-purpose plastic is found in furniture, luggage, and toys. Next is PS or polystyrene, commonly used in toys, cosmetic packaging, and takeout containers. Lastly, we have the other category, which includes different plastics, including acrylic and nylon. Understanding these categories is essential for effective recycling as it helps us minimize waste and promote sustainability. Japan optimizing segregation. Japan serves as an impressive model for effective waste management. Here is a glimpse of their approach. In Japan, individuals take personal responsibility for following to waste sorting and recycling guidelines. Each household is encouraged to label their waste, ensuring proper classification. An important step in cleaning containers before disposal. Residents are instructed to wash their recyclables, remove labels, and fold items to save space in bins. In the town of Kamikachu, they have taken things a step further by separating waste into an amazing 34 categories. This overall approach maximizes recycling and minimizes waste. As a result, of these efforts, Japan has dramatically increased its recycling rate from just 5% to 64% over the past 20 years. This success is attributed to the collective involvement of citizens, businesses, and government initiatives. Wales active policies and education. Wales is making strides in recycling through a focused strategy with three main components. First, they have established a streamlined recycled structure that makes it easier for residents to participate in the system. Next, a comprehensive awareness campaign highlights the importance of the three R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. This initiative educates citizens about their role in waste management. Lastly, the My Recycling Wales campaign provides transparency by allowing the public to see how much waste is collected and where it ends up. In addition to this, there are mandatory separation policies, incentives for recycling, and funding directed for local authorities to support these efforts. Using these combined actions, Wales aims to create a more sustainable environment for everyone. Kingdom of Bahrain. Commitments to environmental sustainability. Bahrain is taking significant steps toward environmental sustainability. In June 2019, a ministerial order was introduced to regulate and phase out plastic bags within the kingdom. This order aims to prohibit the import of non-biodegradable bags, making a clear statement about the need for change. To further this initiative, the government plans to increase the number of recycling bins available. This expansion is designed to divert plastic waste from landfills and promote responsible disposal. Additionally, the Supreme Council for the Environment is collaborating with the Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Tourism to develop guidelines for manufacturers and suppliers. These efforts will facilitate a smooth transition to more sustainable alternatives, reinforcing Bahrain's commitment to environmental protection. South Korea tackling food waste. South Korea is actively addressing the pressing issue of food waste. Globally, about 1/3 of all food produced is wasted, contributing to significant greenhouse gas emissions. In response, South Korea has launched ambitious strategies that combine strict regulations with technological innovation. Residents are required to purchase biodegradable bags, especially for organic waste disposal. This requirement promotes environmentally friendly practices. Additionally, the country has implemented automated bins that weigh food waste. The system charges residents based on the amount of waste they generate. More waste means higher costs. To use these bins, residents must scan their ID cards, linking waste disposal to individual responsibility. These measures have led to a remarkable reduction in food waste, dropping from 130 kilograms per person per year to less than 11 kilograms. The organic waste collected is then repurposed into biogas for energy production, crop fertilizers, and livestock feed, creating a sustainable cycle. Waste management strategy for sustainable development. When it comes to waste management, there is a classification of strategies we should consider. At the top of the list is prevention, which focuses on stopping waste before it starts. Next is minimization, followed by reuse and recycling, all of which help reduce the amount of waste we generate. At the bottom of this structure are options like energy recovery and disposal, which are less favorable. As we think about these strategies, let's brainstorm some specific actions we can take for each category to create a more sustainable future. Let's dive into waste prevention, the cornerstone of effective waste management strategies. The primary goal here is to stop waste before it even starts. Think about it. If we can reduce the amount we produce from the get-go, we are ahead of the game. To achieve this, we can implement several technologies through a product's life cycle. For example, Manufacturers can adopt environmentally friendly methods that use fewer harmful materials. Imagine a factory using less toxic chemicals. This not only protects the environment but also improves worker safety. We also have innovative chemical techniques. This help make waste less reactive, meaning it poses fewer risks. Plus, modern leak detection systems can be installed in material storage areas to catch any potential spills before they happen. And don't forget about water-saving technologies, which reduce our reliance on fresh water. It's all about being smart and proactive. Now let's talk about waste minimization. This approach focuses on redesigning products and services to cut down on waste generation and its toxicity. In the industry, there are several ways to make this happen. First up, reusing materials is a game changer. By finding new uses for what we already have, we can drastically cut waste. Next, switching to less dangerous substitutes can help lower the toxicity of any waste produced. Design modifications are also key. By tweaking the components of products, we can reduce the materials needed in the first place. This is not only preserves resources but also saves money. Manufacturers are also getting smarter with their process. Streamlined packaging can minimize material use, while engineered building materials can significantly reduce the weight and mass required for structures. This all contributes to less waste and a greener future. Reuse. Let's explore the exciting world of reuse. This strategy is all about giving materials a second life. For instance, in construction, we can reuse concrete, asphalt, and reinforcing steel. Why toss them out when they can be repurposed? Green waste, like plant materials, can also be recovered for immediate use as mulch or fertilizers. It's a win-win situation for our gardens and the planet. Many industries are stepping up their game by recovering byproducts. Take metal recovery, for example. Extracting copper and nickel from finishing process helps us to be more resource efficient. And did you know that used food-based oils are being transformed into biodiesel? That is innovative reuse at its best. Overall, recovery techniques such as solvent extraction from filter media keep valuable resources in circulation. By focusing on reuse, we significantly reduce waste and promote sustainability. Now let's delve into recycling, a powerful tool in our waste management strategies. Recycling is not just about collecting materials, it's about turning waste into valuable resources and reducing greenhouse gas emissions. One of the biggest problems of greenhouse gases is methane, which comes from landfills. By recycling, we can combat this issue head on. Common materials that can be recycled include paper, plastics, glass, aluminium, steel, and wood. For recycling to be effective, we need efficient collection and processing systems. That means making sure that our communities have easy access to recycling bins and know what can be recycled. Public acceptance is crucial too. If people understand the benefits and see the products that come from recycled material, they are more likely to participate. Together, we can build a more sustainable future through recycling. Now let's talk about biological treatment, a fascinating process that helps us manage organic waste. This method focuses on breaking down biodegradable materials, turning them into compost or other useful products while minimizing what goes to the landfill. We can achieve this through techniques like aerobic composting, when we separate organic waste to create rich compost for gardens. There is also anaerobic digestion, which breaks down organic matter to produce biogas. This biogas can be used as renewable energy. Talk about a win for the environment. Mechanical biological treatment combines both mechanical and biological methods to reduce waste volume and produce valuable byproducts like biofertilizer. It's all about transforming waste into a resource, ensuring we make the most out of every material. Next up is energy recovery, which involves turning waste into energy through burning. This method burns waste at high temperatures to generate electrical energy, helping us manage dangerous materials like oils and solvents in the process. While energy recovery has its benefits, like reducing the volume of waste, it also has some downsides. For instance, the ash produced can contain toxic substances that require careful disposal. And let's be honest, the initial costs for incineration facilities can be quite high. Despite the challenges, energy recovery is a valuable option for reducing waste and generating power as long as we manage it wisely. Let's wrap up with landfill disposal. These engineered structures are designed to handle waste responsibly with systems in place to manage leachate and gases. It's not just about burying waste. There is a lot of engineering that goes into it. Landfills have extensive permitting process ensuring they meet strict design and operational standards. Within these sites, waste breaks down, producing biogas which can be captured for energy use. Once a landfill reaches the end of its life, it doesn't just sit there. Many undergo land recycling, transforming them into parks, golf courses, or recreational areas. It's all about finding beneficial uses for these spaces. Breakout activity. Now it's your turn. In groups of 3 to 5, let's brainstorm. Pick one waste management strategy we discussed today that you think could work well in your city. Why do you think this strategy stands out among others? Consider the potential barriers to implementing it and what challenges you might face. Finally, let's discuss ways to overcome these obstacles. This is your chance to get creative and think critically about making a positive impact on waste management in your community.